Ladies and gentlemen, it feels like it's been forever, but for the first time in a long time, we have a new Star Wars show. There were leaks there was going to be an animated show. I thought it would be Tales of the Clones or The Hidden Path in animation or something, but it turns out it's Tales of the Underworld. Drop a like if you think Star Wars back, and let's check it out.
Shh. Just do as I say. Never can be too cautious with strangers out here. Then again,
look at the storm.
You're no stranger.
Who's it gonna be?
Lady Ventress.
Really? Yo!
We got a problem here.
Just saw him right in.
We get an hour more of Ventress. May 4th. Bane? What?
What's the situation?
Yes.
He was your best friend.
Things have changed. You took everything from me.
Oh, crap.
Who are you?
I was Count Dooku's lead assassin.
Yo, is
I don't
that...
want that life anymore.
Is that supposed to be Pedro? Petro? From Clone Wars? Oh, damn.
Bane,
Oh, he's cooked.
no one needs to die.
Oh, he's cooked! What?
Get them.
Oh my god. Oh! Okay. Hell yes. Hell yes.
You're gonna pay for what you did.
Oh, we're back. Oh, we're back! We are back, ladies and gentlemen!
This revenge. I hope it was worth it.
Oh.
It will be.
Oh, shit. Oh my god. We're freaking back. Oh my god, let's go, dude. Oh my gosh, let's freaking go, man. Oh, I haven't been this excited. I have not been this excited for something Star Wars in centuries. We are finally getting more Ventress. This is the first theory I want to say in this little video. I am so freaking excited for this. I am sure you guys know if you've been on this channel for a while, but I love Fallen Order and Survivor. They are, fun fact, they are even over all 4 Battlefronts. Fallen Order and Survivor are the best-selling Star Wars games of all time. Even over Star Wars The Old Republic, which is full of microtransactions if you want to pass level 10. Fallen Order and Survivor are the best-selling Star Wars games of all time. And the story of them is so good that Cal has shot his way up into my top 10 Star Wars characters of all time, just from those 2 projects. Now, I know I'm glazing Cal a little bit, but the reason I bring that up is because we know Survivor takes place the same year as Kenobi. In that game, Seer makes the sacrifice for Cal and BD-1 to escape the Hidden Path base and erase all the information they had on where Kenobi was, Yoda, Kerrigan, Quinlan Vos, and if Dark Disciple is going to be canonized in some way, or if we're going to eventually see it. The reason I said all that about Fallen Order and Survivor is because Ventress as well. Because we know from Bad Batch Season 3 that Ventress survives, obviously. And now we're going to get more of her. So I'm curious if she's going to get 3 episodes this season. Are we going to start to see some of Dark Disciple? Are they hiding Quinlan Vos and we're going to see him? Because we know he's alive from the Kenobi show. The planet that Kenobi's on when Vader sees him for the first time in years. In the Hidden Path hideout there, Obi-Wan sees Quinlan Vos' name etched in on the wall that he was there. So Seer and Cal managed to erase all these records of surviving Jedi and Force users before Vader could get access to it. I'm curious if Ventress in some way has been helping the Hidden Path as well. And I wonder if we'll get any of that in this show. This could be us seeing Ventress escape, not Order 66, but I mean, we obviously get to see Ventress fight an Inquisitor, and I hope it's even more badass than Ahsoka having to fight the Inquisitor in Tales of the Jedi. Because that one, I think that it was so short because it was meant to show how badass Ahsoka was and how much she learned. But I'm excited to see a full-on fight between Ventress and an Inquisitor. And she has to kill the Inquisitor here for Vader not to know that she's alive. So the stakes are high. It's our boy, dude. It's our boy. I gotta say about Cad Bane, you guys. So a lot of my friends think the Boba Fett show was horrible. And I know I'm kind of going side tangent a little bit to set up these thoughts of mine. But I don't think the Kenobi show and the Boba Fett show were as bad as people say they are. Like, if I was going to do a top 20 Disney Star Wars moments of all time, if I had to do, like, a list of, since Disney has owned Star Wars, top 20 moments. Obi-Wan not being able to tell Leia who her parents are, but telling her the top qualities she has from Anakin and Padme. Love that. Boba Fett show, the switch from Luke having Yoda on his back while Yoda trains him to Luke having Grogu on his back while he trains Grogu. Also, Luke and Ahsoka in general getting to meet, and the thought of them possibly having sat around a campfire and her telling him stories about his father from when Anakin was a great man, and him able to tell Ahsoka that Anakin returned to the light side and died a hero while restoring balance to the Force. Those are some of my favorite, those three scenes, favorite moments from Disney Star Wars. I gotta say, one critique I agree with for the Boba Fett show is they should not have made him as sentimental as he was. The daimyo twist of him wanting to be ruler of the city on Tatooine was kind of, that could have been done better. You know, it could have been done better. I think he should have been a bit more ruthless. Now, the reason I side tangented on that is because if we're going to see Cad Bane's backstory with this being his brother or best friend, where they obviously had a falling out based on this trailer, I am okay seeing how Cad Bane became ruthless or bitter, full of hate, or no heart. But I don't want them to try to make Cad Bane a sentimental villain or someone who shows mercy or is willing to work with others that he typically wouldn't, like the Boba Fett show had done. I want Cad Bane to stay true to what we've seen, if that makes sense. Now, this is a curious shot. We've got Cad Bane as a kid with his mom. So his mom could get killed, and I could see that definitely hardening Cad's heart. But again, don't make him sentimental. Don't make him show mercy. I have a feeling Cad Bane's going to ruthlessly destroy his friend with blaster bolts. So the animation change makes it a little hard to say, but this looks like Pedro or Petro. I always forget. Hey Siri, what's that one youngling's name in that one episode of the Clone Wars that's a white male? Or actually, I take that back. A Mexican male.
Okay, I found this on the web from what's that one viewing's name in that one episode of the Clone Wars. That's a white male or male. Check it out.
I gotta see if Siri actually got this right. Yo! Yo, Siri did! Yo! That description actually worked! Everybody drop a like! Siri pulled it up immediately! No shot, dude. Siri's actually coming in clutch. I cannot believe that she actually just clutched this up. I can't believe it. I can't believe it! Siri just dead ass from me saying, no wait, not the white guy, the Mexican guy from that one episode of the Clone Wars with the kid younglings. She just clutched up. Petro, bro, props to Siri. Damn, I can't believe that. Wow. I'm beside myself. I can't believe she just did that. All right, well, hey, Siri coming in clutch, which, wow. Yeah, this looks a lot like Petro from the arc on Ilum with the younglings and Ahsoka trying to protect them while they're getting their crystals and stuff. This could be him, and we could get to see maybe another flashback of Order 66. But this Inquisitor, from this angle, it looks like it could be Merrick. And if it was, I thought when I was watching it live that it could be Merrick because we could see how Merrick dies, which could set up how Morgan Elsbeth brought his body back to life in Ahsoka Season 1. He was an undead Inquisitor, which is insane, but badass. See, look, wait, no. Maybe the little boy wasn't Cad Bane, because in this shot, the little boy's in the background, and Cad Bane with his friend are about to have a gunshot down. Okay, so this is what this kind of breaks my Merrick theory a little bit, don't y'all think? Or what do y'all think? Because, I mean, this kind of looks like it could, I mean, we never see Merrick's face. A lot of people were theorizing it'd be Sam Witwer as a canon version of Starkiller, but this, I mean, we've never seen Merrick's face, so this really could be him unmasked, or like if the front of his helmet is something that slides down, kind of like a medieval knight, and that was knocked off, then this could be Merrick. But otherwise, they could be canonizing in a new Inquisitor, which I wouldn't mind either one. I would love to see Merrick get killed and be like, oh wow, so then the Empire eventually uses his body and makes him an undead Inquisitor. That's badass. That's equally as badass as it would be if this is not Merrick but another Inquisitor. I don't mind a new Inquisitor. I'm all in. Petra's got the blue lightsaber, so we saw Ventress cutting down stormtroopers. Looks like she has her heart's growing. She wants to protect Omega. She wants to protect Petro. She's got this natural light side energy going on now, don't you, Ventress? You let go of your hate, didn't you? Yeah, I'm leaning towards this as a new Inquisitor. It's not really feeling like Marok right here, seeing the helmet. So this shot's part of the Bane arc. Some building gets blown to hell. Dude, what if Petro confirms that all his youngling friends died escaping the temple or something crazy? What if he says they were gunned down by a Jedi Knight, Anakin Skywalker, dog? I know people would be mad if more people know that Anakin is Vader, but could be kind of crazy. It could go hard. It could be annoying that more people know. We'll see. What if he saw Nightfall Vader at the temple and says it? That'd be crazy, dude. I mean, the episodes aren't even supposed to be about him, but we'll see. Wait, I mean, we know Gunji's alive, but Gunji we never got him saying anything about if any of his friends lived, Cad Bane looks younger here too, so I don't even know if the first shot of him in this trailer, it looked like Cad Bane from Bad Batch. But this looks like earlier in the timeline when his brother or friend is saying, hope the revenge was worth it. Man, it's tough to say which trio of episodes I'm more excited for. I gotta say, this Tales of series came out of nowhere. I am so very pleased with it. I think Tales of the Jedi so far was the best. Tales of the Empire, I'll link my video if you want to check out the description of this vid. I know this is ballsy as hell to say, but to be honest, a lot of people with Star Wars lately think they could write it better, and I gotta be honest, if you watch my reaction to the Tales of the Empire trailer, my theories for the Barris episode, I'm sorry, but if they'd have done what I said, which obviously it's already filmed if I'm watching the freaking trailer for it, but my ideas for how to do Barris' story were better, straight up. I don't know if we'll ever see Barris again, but they kind of fumbled after not seeing Barris for a long time. I think her episodes could have been better. I think Morgan Elsbeth was a strange character to pick, but I liked her episodes okay. But Tales of the Jedi is definitely stronger. I think Tales of the Underworld, out the gate, has very much the potential to be stronger. And again, it's hard because, I get where people are coming from when they say Tales of the Empire wasn't great. But again, it's there's moments I love. The Grievous opening in Morgan Elsbeth's arc is freaking awesome. As well as her killing New Republic envoy that came to her planet from season 2 of Mando. I like that a lot, I'm really excited for this. I love how the Tales of Series 2, they just out the gate surprise. They're like, boom, this will be here in 30 days. I love that. I do still want to see, and again, this is kind of igniting a little spark in me. It's making me really excited for Star Wars again. Really, really excited. Right now, I'm thinking, I'm excited for this. I can already picture a Tales of the Underworld Season 2 even before Jedi and Empire and getting some Boba Fett content. I still want to see. I know it was an unfinished episode of the Clone Wars from season 6 before Disney acquired it, where Boba Fett and Cad Bane have a showdown. I would still love to see that. I would love to get a trio of Boba episodes of him as an 18-year-old right after the fall of the Republic or something, or a few years after. I would love that. Hell, I still think of Boba Fett Season 2 with Tamura Morrison. I know he just recently said Disney's not even talking to him anymore. He's unsure about the future of Boba. I would still like a Boba Fett Season 2. I think that they could definitely course correct his character and still make him badass. And with that said, I would also love to see him when he's a skinny man and making himself more famous than his father. I would love to see him during the prime of his life as well as a bounty hunter. Again, don't make Cad Bane too sentimental. I want him to stay a ruthless villain. Hopefully this is just us seeing how he becomes the ruthless man, evil man he is. And I am very curious about where Ventress's story is going to go. And again, I'll do my own. This is making me want to make Star Wars content again, you know? It's given me hope. A new hope. Now I want to make a video about, I would still like an animated Hidden Path show we could see. And it could be like Clone Wars. It could jump around. You could be an episode with Ventress and Quinlan, or it could be an episode where we see Rex rescue Wolf. Gregor and Rex take Wolf to get his chip removed at a Hidden Path base or something like that, you know? And hell, I gotta do an Andor Season 2 trailer reaction still. And I gotta edit and drop the Dark Souls 1 finale. Anyways, you guys, I'm gonna be making some more Star Wars content. I don't know why, but it could be glazed, but this has me really excited now. Really excited to continue making more Star Wars stuff. So I'm gonna make those videos. I'm gonna do an Andor Season 2 trailer reaction and theories, and I'm gonna do a video on some shows I would love to see Star Wars do, and I gotta still make that Dark Souls 1 finale. So with that said, y'all let me know what y'all think. If you think any of my theories are right, or if you have your own, drop them in the comments. Hit the bell to stay notified for those future videos. I think this show has potential to be freaking amazing. If you made it to the end, thanks for being here, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.